Welcome to the party. As you can see in the title, I am talking about Pink's new documentary on Amazon Prime Video. It is... Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning and everything gonna be alright. Cover me in sunshine. Now, people always stop in the street and they say to me, "Hey, aren't you?" And I say, "Yes, it's me, Toolz. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel." Now, before I begin this video, I'd like to give a huge subscriber shout out to Minimalistic Naturalista. Thank you so much for always commenting my videos, liking them and watching them and sharing them to your social media profile. If you want your own shout out, make sure you subscribe and you share this video to your social media platform, and don't forget to tag me. Welcome to the party. As you can see in the title, I am talking about Pink's new documentary on Amazon Prime Video. It is, before I begin, it is sensational. I always forget how much I love Alicia Moore. Alicia. She delivered so much on this documentary. And you know, you sometimes see the documentaries on Netflix, you sometimes see them on Amazon, and you know, sometimes it's a concert. I see you, Ariana Grande. It's a concert and it's not really going in depth into who you are as an artist. I want to find out what makes your brain tick, what makes the music, I want to know all of that. But anyways, I'm going to give you all my opinions as we go along in this video. So, the Pink documentary is called All I Know So Far. It is a live album that she's just released. It's on streaming platforms everywhere. You can listen to it on Spotify down below. I'll link it down below in the description box. The documentary is approximately an hour and a half, and it's is available on Amazon Prime Video. Make sure you go and watch this documentary. It is more of a documentary than a concert film. I don't mind a concert film. I really love a concert film. I watch Beachella like at least once a week. So, but this documentary was incredible because we got to see Pink as Alicia Moore. I have loved Pink since There You Go, Looking Pitiful, Just Because I Let You Go.
There you go, looking pitiful, just because I let you go.
There you go, and most girls don't want a man with a mean green. Guys, do you remember when Pink was black? Pink was black at a stage. She had not come into her own, but she still killed it when it came to R&B and that kind of pop genre. I remember watching her here in Johannesburg. I know I was going through like a really rough time, but I went to go see the concert with a friend of mine, Lorinda, and another friend of mine, Riva Steenkamp, who tragically passed away. Yeah, but that's another story for another day. But we all went to go see Pink live, and I remember leaving that concert thinking, she is one of my favorite artists of all time, and she still is. I love Pink's voice.
Just throw your head back and spit in the wind. Let the walls crack, 'cause it lets the light in. Let them drag you through hell. They can't tell you to change who you are. That's all I know so far.
I think one of the most iconic moments was that concert for me. The other iconic moment for me with Pink was definitely Glitter in the Air, if that's a song. It's Glitter in the Air, which was just such a beautiful performance at the Grammys.
Calling me sugar, you called me sugar.
You know, that's when she was doing her acrobatics and all, and everyone's just like, girl, what are you doing in the air? But I remember listening to that song and just loving it. And then also, what was that album called? It was not Funhouse. It was with Who Knew and Dear Mr. President and my dear, like a letter to my conversation with my 13-year-old self. I've been listening to a lot of Contact Me Home. Sorry, I know I have notes. I do have notes, honestly. But I'm just like trying to get out my initial feelings of how much I love Pink. But that album, I remember it was released in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. And I had just started, I opened up a new store like very far away from where I was living. And I was working in a CD store. And it took me an hour to get there, an hour to get back. And I would listen to that album constantly on the way back, on the way there, and on the way back. And it was just very therapeutic. I feel like I was going through something because I remember me crying listening to some of the songs, and a lot of the songs like really resonated with me. But yeah, that album, hold on, let me just check what it is. Of course, the album was I'm Not Dead. I mean, it had so many beautiful hits. Like, literally, but her discography is honestly one of the best. Who can go from R&B to soft rock, and then do you even know that she was collaborated on another album as Alicia Moore, not as Pink? I mean, incredible. Like, I mean, unbelievable. What was on this album that was like huge? Who Knew? I know better, 'cause you said forever.
Never, who knew?
And Nobody Knows, Dear Mr. President. They were like really amazing. Oh, Stupid Girls. The same person that did pop, that did R&B, is doing soft rock, is doing alternative. She really kills the game. So, anyways, okay, let's talk about All I Know So Far. Okay, as I mentioned, the documentary is more of a documentary rather than a concert film. Pink really takes us into her tour life and her as an artist while being on the road and still trying to manage her family. It's an hour and a half on Amazon Prime. Definitely go watch it. I'm going to link it down below. But from the onset, you can see how great of a mother she is. You know, as Virgos, she is on the 3rd of September, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on the 4th of September, same as Beyonce. Or she's on the 2nd of September, sorry. If I screw up your birthday, Alicia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! But as Virgos, we want everything to be perfect. And she is trying to be a perfect mom, and she's trying to be the perfect person on tour. Well, not perfect. I hate the word perfect, but she is doing her best trying to do both. And you can see that in the level of effort she puts into both lives on the road. The first thing that I will definitely say is now being in quarantine and being, you know, under lockdown for so long, the first thing I saw was, oh, there's no masks. No one's not wearing masks. But obviously this was filmed a while ago. So, which was funny, but it was jarring for me. But it was filmed during her beautiful trauma tour. Beautiful trauma. Oh, love, love, love. I mean, the documentary does focus on her as being a mother, and I'm not mad at that. I think it really shows her dichotomy of being a mom on tour, and she is a great mom. I want her to be my mommy. She is just honestly so loving to her kids, and you can see it because she lets them be who they are. And it's so funny how you see their different personalities between Willow and Jamison. They are just such adorable kids. They're just adorable kids. The documentary really portrays her in such a good light as being a phenomenal mother. And it's challenging. I can't imagine actually being a parent on tour and having your kids there, and or trying to juggle your family life and being going to countries. But the most amazing part, I didn't even write this in my notes, is that she uses the tour to make memories and show her kids the world and different cultures and the traveling gypsy tour life that she has. She tries to incorporate her kids into it. Yes, I understand that you're putting your kids in some sort of a nurtured bubble. It's not what the whole world could be, but it's the best nurturing that they can get right now as kids, and I feel that is the most amazing thing. There's one moment that I loved. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but Pink has kept something for her daughter, and it's just like phenomenal. Like, I think if I was to receive that at 30 plus from a parent, it would be like really emotional. And I think Pink wants to give it to her daughter. I think she said at 18, but I would continue doing what she's doing and then do it at 30. I think she's a sucker for love and the fuzzy, warm love that you get. I'm going off my notes, by the way. I'm just speaking from what I remember watching the documentary. She's just such a great mom, honestly. If I was to describe Alicia Moore in one word, it's resilience. Watching this documentary, this is the first time actually I think I've heard Pink really speak and talk to us about her life and about where she is at. We've heard the moments and the stories where she was in the studio and Ron Fair said that Christina Aguilera will take that top part, and she said, actually,
Hi, how are you? So nice of you to introduce yourself. I'm Pink. She will not be taking that part. I think that's what the meeting's about.
We've seen her being a badass and, make commentary to the pop culture that there is. And she's come back swinging, she's still at the top of the charts. The song that she has out right now with Rag and Bone, if you have not heard it, it is just incredible. You've got to hear it. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. You've got to listen to it. But she does such a brilliant job with every album, and she gives her all. It's surprising that she does still have so much more to give after every album, and she reinvents herself. Like, it's insane, I remember hearing What About Us for the first time. What About Us? It was just magic, and it was a social commentary in music that was entertaining, but we still need and we still love to hear. In short, Pink is definitely resilient to me. And you'll know why I said that when you watch the documentary. So I'm going to speak real quick about her family because they are heavy in the documentary. But I don't want to give away too much about it because I want you to go watch it, and I want you guys to sound off in the comments section below and let me know what you think. Corey, is exactly who I would imagine him to be. He's hot. Okay, firstly, girl, damn, Alicia, your man is hot, okay? But what I want to say is that he is so humble and he lets her shine in this space, because when they were first dating, she let him shine in his space. And that's what relationships are about, is that you understand each other's spaces and you understand each other's strengths and you play up on it, because it's amazing like how their dynamic works. We've heard all the stories about how many she would have divorced him or all of it, but I think as we get older, I think you understand and you love and you say, okay, this crap and this drama, it doesn't really matter. I think this is my person. And I think Alicia has definitely found that in Corey. It's unbelievable. And the way they have raised their kids is just incredibly beautiful. They let their kids be who they are without not disciplining them, and without giving them, they have a lot of room to be who they are, and that is just so special. I think Pink has found that in us as her fans, is that we have really blossomed because of her music. We have found ourselves and been able to tap into certain things that we never would have without her music. So I think with us showing her that, she has given that to her kids, which is super special and amazing. I think Willow is so wise and just has such a beautiful soul. I mean, I say it like I've met them, but from what I see in the documentary, I'm sure you will feel the same way. Jamison is wild, but he is the best kind of wild, and just, you can see his heart is so beautiful. When that boy grows up, he is going to be incredible. I do feel like he will be in something in the entertainment field, because it's Pink's son. It's easy for him to do that. However, you can see it in him from 2 years old, how the boy loves life and loves everything. One thing I will say is that you can see Pink is hands-on with her kids. She is not sending them off to the nannies or, while she's working. The kids are somewhere there, but she's hands-on. She's putting them to bed. She's feeding them. She is having meals with them, which is major as a pop artist to do on tour. It's major. So hats off to her for that. But I'm sure there are definitely nannies and assistants that help out, but you can see that she is at the forefront of their caretaking. Does that make sense? Yeah. They're taking care of them, in English. What I will say, which I alluded to a little bit earlier, is that it is such an amazing gift to give your kids the gift of traveling and experiencing different cultures. I think you can be book smart and you can learn so much with education. However, when you learn about different cultures and different people and different upbringings in the world, that is honestly the best education that you can give your child or that you can receive for yourself. So the fact that she is taking her kids on tour and that she's exposing them to all different kinds of cultures all over the world. Not only that, is she also exposing her kids to a variety of people that are part of her crew. And you can see by the crew members, there are such a diverse group of people, and it's important that kids grow up with that kind of upbringing, and she is doing that through and through with Willow and Jameson. I think these kids are going to have the most amazing special upbringing, and I can't wait to see in the future what kind of humans they are going to become. I think they might hopefully change the world. Let's cross fingers, you know, because we want the future to change the world. I'm not going to be dramatic and cry, but I did cry watching the moment that she reads out the letter. I think so many people listen to her music and feel the same way, and it's just so therapeutic sometimes when we listen to Pink's music, you know. And it's so funny how I never, like, and I'm irritated with myself that she's never been like, oh my gosh, Pink is my ultimate, like, I love her always. But I mean, I do say that now, you know, over the last couple of years I've said that. But she is the voice of my generation. I've grown up with her, and through her transitions, through her, what does a caterpillar do? Metamorphosis. I've grown up through her metamorphosis, and she has just grown to be such an incredible artist. And like, there's so many moments where I can say, this song I can resonate with and saved me in this moment. This song was so much fun and get the party started on a Saturday night, and was the jump off before we went out. And she is such an incredible artist. I mean, I would not be doing this video if I didn't think she was. So, should you watch the documentary? Duh, of course, yes. I mean, it was apparent from the get-go when I started this video. But the most important thing about this video is that you take away how great of a mother she is, and how hard she works, and how she loves her crew members so much, and the people that she works, how the way she treats everyone around her. So it's really worth a watch. I loved every second of it. I think I might watch it again this weekend. But do yourself a favor. If you don't have Amazon Prime Video, make sure you get it, even if it's just, you know, coming in for that subscription and watching it. Do yourself a favor and do that. It's incredible. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about the documentary, because I know I've given you my opinions. And if you like this video and you've come this far, make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one. I love you so much for watching, and there's only one thing left for me to say, and that is good night, God bless, goodbye. I am here, I am here.